Greetings, Sanbonani, Dumelangi, Absheni. Hello out there once again. It's your boy Akay, the People's Champion, the People's Voice, back again with another episode of the Westrand Cyphers. And I'm still being joined by my co-host, DatBoy Mo. And you know what we're on.
What up? We're back again with another episode, man. 4th episode, we got Fly in the building. What's happening?
As has already said that we actually have a guest on our 4th episode, and that's DatBoiFly, but I'll actually afford him the opportunity to introduce himself, let us know who he is, what he's doing, the moves he's making in the industry, you know. That's what's up. But before we actually give him the opportunity to do so, just a reminder for our real talkers and our new viewers to actually hit that subscribe button down there. And also click that follow button if you are listening on Spotify or our other podcasting platforms. Because by doing so, you're actually taking us forward, you know. That's what they say, forward we move, forward we go, you know. So let's do this. So apart from that, let me just give the platform to DatBoiFly.
What's good? Sanbonani to the viewers. I go by the name DatBoiFly. You're in DatBoiFly. What up? And today you're watching Real Talk with Akay. So kuluma matuni so I got
it's got some martinis.
I'm a music share. I'm a producer also. I'm more into the creative art side. So watching this podcast is a total more about what's happening in the house.
Yes, apparently, Barry, this is the fastest growing podcast in GP at the moment. You know, we're moving, we're growing. So also to everyone who's been surviving our content, you know, it really means a lot. We appreciate it. Hey, we just hit 2K views on our channel, so that really means a lot, you know. And there by Spotify, 2 days ago, we just entered 1.5 followers, so that's something, you know, we really appreciate it out there. Thanks for that. So, Mr. Mo, before I start, is there anything you would actually like to tell our viewers?
I'm just happy to be here, man. So just stick around. It's gonna be a dope interview. So let's go.
DatBoiFly.
Yes, sir.
Let's start there.
Yes.
Let's start there.
Yeah.
What's the inspiration behind the name, my man?
Yeah, DatBoiFly. The inspiration behind that name is that I had this purpose of being a rapper, but as a child, I didn't know that I had this purpose because there was school between the lines. So you know, when you go to school, you have to choose a career, and
music is never part of
those choices. Never part of those choices. Like it's rare to just at the young age of a goose, what do you wanna be and say a musician? You understand?
I think if you say that, they will make it.
Dude, what's happening? So since when I got in high school, that's where I found my purpose, because there was a time whereby I was going to choose a stream different. So the teachers denied me to choose a stream. They gave me a stream that I was not interested in. So I was like, I can't do this if it's just to make money. I'd rather like follow my passion or something that I love. Yeah, then that's how I found like the name DatBoiFly, which means I've been fly since I was born. So that 99 is 99. So I had that purpose. It's just that I didn't know that I have wings. So now I've discovered my wings. That's why
you're spreading.
I know spreading and flying.
That's dope. That's dope. That's
So
dope. Like the creative concept from it, you know, like. Yeah, and I think it's true. Like what you're saying, like at the end of the day, you know, most of us like actually discover ourselves after high school. You know, it's all about finding purpose after school, like, because this girl you're focusing on like those dreams.
Those dreams. So the discipline.
And it's something that needs to change. You know, like I don't know who I was talking to, and I was telling them like, you know, it's high time at schools they started actually introducing like music classes. You know, having like studios in public schools, just to encourage like creativity amongst like the upcoming generation, you know. So as DatBoiFly, DatBoiFly 99. I wanna know this. What inspired you to actually start making music? You know, me, I'm aware, but I'm asking this for like our viewers, you know, out there, because I read your bio and it did say like where the inspiration came from. You know? So.
It came from my dad was a guitarist. My dad was a guitarist. So I used to like chill with him, playing guitar, raga songs. all the stuff, because he was listening to raga
So you
most of the
also
time.
play the strings, no?
No, not at all. Like I bought a guitar, but I can't play it. It's just there, just to remind me, okay, you understand. Yeah. So yeah, but I do like try to get some lessons. So it started from there, listening to him playing the guitar, playing raga songs. From there, then I was like, nah, I need to do this. Then I met Kaya. Kaya was managing Dando. The singer, So that guy took me to the producing side with Reason. You know the software Reason. I started making beats from Reason. Like I was using
I don't know how this shit
Reason Studios.
Yeah, Reason Studios. I started from Reason Studios making that. Then I developed interest. Like, man, I need to do music, but I was not good at writing. I felt like I was doubting myself. And so I was like, nah, let me do my first song. Then I had to like hustle at school to pay for studio fees. You understand the thing? Because there was no way that I can record for free. Nobody believed. Because it wasn't me. I was the one who was saying, okay, I need to do this. So yeah, I was like,
so Paps was the one who introduced you to music?
Yeah, that's what I can say.
So when it runs in the family.
Yeah.
It runs in the family. Yeah, that's dope. Is there anything you would like to ask Majid before I push?
Let me ask you a question. So what keeps you going, bro? Because like I remember I asked this question. Oops.
I've been more. The peace now. They see that the vibration is too high.
They need to sponsor us, you know, so we can get like proper studios. So they must survive. They say things are falling, So if you are surviving there, please do the right things. But apart from that, as you were saying,
we were rudely interrupted. I was asking, bro. I was listening. Remember, I was listening to your interview at Westrand. And they allowed us, the listeners, to ask you questions. And I asked you, Uti, what keeps you going that time? So I don't think a lot of people got that message, you know. So here, since the platform is growing, I want you to tell us again, Uti, what keeps you going? Because I remember you mentioning living with your mom's only now, and she's the one that keeps you, that makes you wanna, you know, not stop and
go get that.
So what keeps you going after that?
Yeah, I mean, what keeps me going, I can say it's my struggles and my hustling ways. Understand? Because I've been through struggles that some things I couldn't share. You understand? I had to face them by myself, because sometimes I feel like, okay, people can help me when it comes to this. You understand? Their own, like, you have to deal with your own problems sometimes. Not all the time you have to go to someone and help. So yeah, that's what motivates me all the time. They keep pushing, and like, Kulis Oma Creed as a single parent, so I don't want to disappoint her. Then they go, my child, like he's the only one I got. Then what's happening? Because now I see everything the guys are just to raise me up. So I have to be sacrifice along. You know, parents, they have to sacrifice for us. So I was like, okay, if I have to do this, I have to put my heart. It's not a hope, it's a dream. It's who I am. And it's going
120.
I can't.
And that's what he's been doing, by the way. Hey, niggas are working, you know, from Easter Sundays, you know. And I've been surviving the content, you know. Like, niggas are grinding, you know. We're gonna get there. So, like, I can continue.
Yeah, so it's a matter of that.
So, and like, I wanna ask, what kind of stories does your music tell? Considering in today's society, you know, there's like different styles of music. And Masa to Plomi level, you know, there's a new genre being introduced, you know.
All the time.
My music, it's all about, I call it street gospel. It's the street gospel because I'm not saying to people they should be Christians or they should be white. I'm not preaching religion. I'm not preaching religion, I'm not preaching Bible, and I'm not even preaching. It's just a way of saying, hustle, but don't forget to pray, because we fight in spiritual things. You understand? You always gotta hustle. And so you always gotta don't forget to pray, because we're fighting spiritual things outside. So the street gospel is all about that, motivating people that don't give up no matter what happening right now. There's a reason behind it. So keep on praying and keep on hustling. Don't pray and sit back. And so pray and hustle. Those two things, when they combine, it's power, man.
That's true. Yeah, while we're still on that Caesar, let's talk about Caesar.
Caesar, yeah.
Since like when I read your bio, it seems like it's the one that got you recognition. So was it on the song? Was it something? Because it talks about GBV, right?
Yeah.
Was it something that you went through, or it's just you wanted to say something that you feel?
Just wanted to convey.
No, yeah, like I wanted to contribute to what I was like seeing on the news, because it was worse now during that year. It was really, really worse.
2020,
yeah, 2020. Like all the time, you turn on the news. GBV. So it really helps because of it. These are our sisters, mothers, and all of that. So it's not safe if you go to you somewhere and your mother somewhere, she's cut like a video, and you're asking yourself what's happening, because you don't trust now what's happening in the world. So it was a matter of that, of saying, sharing something to just and tell people that this thing is not okay to do now. And they're like, let's just protect them, because they need us to protect them, not to be monsters against them.
And to think of it, like it seems like 2020 there was a lot happening, because you know, like when you can go just survive the first episode I did for this podcast, it was on gender-based violence. So like low-key, it was also one of the reasons I actually wanted to actually have like a platform where I can actually push like the things I had to say, you know, to society. So like I found podcasting that year, I did it via GBV, you know, and then we started growing, like you're saying, the season, like so that's dope, bro. Like it's a dope coincidence, you know.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So I want us to get to like the track you did with Tools and Jabula, you know. I was surviving it on YouTube, you know, like what's the inspiration, you know, behind the track? How it came to be Jabula, you know?
Okay.
Because that track is proper, bro. You know, it's one of those tracks, you know.
Yeah. Jabula, the inspiration was my mom, actually. Supporting me, because as soon as I finished.
That's on the music video there.
No.
Oh,
that's our aunt from the cast. Because Kale was pushed when we started music. The one we went to, we had that dream. So we got here on the music video. We thought, please, man, this is our music video. We need you to be there. So the song, we went to the studio when Tools were happening. Must be the shadow beat, and Tools was like, "Donna, just write on this beat." And that beat is too weird because
you know, it's one of those beats like we use a song or somewhere, you know, like that piano there, you know.
Yeah. So there I was like trying to create a new sound, which is called tribal fuse, which is like tribal sound. There's a hip hop and there's Afro pop. So we made that beat.
And they did that, bro.
Even Caesar, if you can listen to Caesar, it's similar to that. Even Ulala, praise the Lord, similar sound. So we were trying to like introduce a new sound. Then Jabula came and was like, nah man, this song, how about we make it for our mothers, because we approach the women Mother's Day. We approach Mother's Day. So I was like, let's dedicate this song to our mothers. Then the song came by like that. And so from what we feel for them,
that
for
song
everything.
is actually big though, because I mean, it led you guys at the Summers, right?
Yeah, I mean,
they were at the Summers,
we got shortlisted.
So y'all were performing by the summer, so
no, you know what happened? We were shortlisted from the summer.
And it was this past weekend,
this was the awards day. Then on the 7th of July, it was the nomination announcement. So we were called to be on the show, so we can check if we made it to the nominees.
That's dope, bro.
So we're shortlisted. Definitely next year we'll try more.
Nah, next year we're not trying. You're not getting that.
That's what's
we're
up.
taking everything.
There'll be more awards, right?
Yo, that's what's up. So it was something like that. And Jabula got us there. So they loved the content. And the track, we are push. So
that was the entire experience. Because you know when you're there, you've got to rub the shoulders with even like those people you look up into within the industry, you know. So they were there too. How was that experience? Because I also survived a few pics on Facebook. I was like, hey, this is dope. This is dope.
Yo, it felt like home, I don't want to lie. The environment, like it was normal, man. Like nobody was acting big, nobody was like, you could speak with whoever you want to talk with whatever you want to talk to, you understand? Nobody was bragging to be like, It was normal. It was home. Like I remember even Speedy came to take a pic with us, and he was like, "Yo, bro, drop those brands. You don't have to promote brands that don't pay you." We understand. Like he was giving us knowledge, but
That's
at the same,
cool,
yeah, you
cool.
understand because we were holding some things. Then, but like, nah, bro, drop those brands. We need to take pictures, so don't promote things that don't pay you. Understand? So we gained a lot being there.
Do you see anything that?
So yeah, we gained a lot from there. Like, we gained a lot. Like it was home. Like I felt like being there every day because they told us that this is 925. Man, we party all day, every day. We're making music is a dream because it was like Tuesday. You remember? So it
And at
was
the end of the day,
nice.
you are a brand.
Yeah,
As an
brand.
artist, you know. So when you're selling someone's brand
Yeah.
without getting something in return, it doesn't make sense.
It makes sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Shout out, man.
So yeah, like
Next year is
Now, like there was this coming for everything next day. They better be on alert, you know. Like you know, like one thing I know I like about our region, there's talent, bro. There's proper talent, you know, in the industry. It's just a matter of like uniting, collaborating a lot, you know. So, what would you say about collaboration when we are on that in terms of it, how it's structured?
Collaboration.
Yeah.
And based on
Do you think like as an artist, it's important to collaborate with other artists, or you just prefer pushing your own stuff? Yeah.
Now I believe it's important to collaborate because when we collaborate, we gain to share skills.
Yeah.
Understand? We gain to share skills because I can say I used to look up to Mo when I was growing up, because I know Mo was dope, man. I know this one. This is what I'm saying during those days. I was Mo killing it because I remember he was we were rapping on the what is it, a show, ne? For the longest time,
Metro FM.
Metro FM, yeah. I knew you from there. I was like, damn, Mo, like today, there's a song we did together, and it's like, you understand, with Mo, like, yeah, man, you understand, there's an inspiration. Okay, this guy, I knew him from there, but okay, this guy, one day I'm working with him. So that thing is really, really big. So yeah, collaborating, I believe, is a good thing because we get to connect, we get to share our thoughts, and we get to share our sound, which can create something big. Yeah. Because doing it alone, it's good, but you need to exchange talent and see what comes out.
That's good.
Let's unite.
Mr. Boss, before I move, me they know, even my viewers by now, I think they know that I ask questions, you know, like
Keep them coming one by one.
So Mr. Bo, is there anything you would like to jump in on before we actually...
Yeah, let me just ask him a question. What's your process for dealing with performance anxiety, Mameka?
Yeah.
You know, that one hits
that one hits every time. That one hits every time.
What's the remedy? What's your remedy?
What I can say is that whenever I get on stage, I'm always nervous. But once I grab the mic, I don't know what happens.
Everything goes away.
Everything goes away. But once I grab the mic, like, I don't know what's happening. Something comes up and I just change. I just become the person I'm supposed to be. You understand? So yeah, just the remedy. I don't know what's happening. It's in the blood. I can relate.
I think as an artist, you know, you're supposed to get nervous at some point, because it shows that sponsor how, you know, there's something like what, you know, it's more like, you know, when I'm not nervous, maybe when I'm about to do something and I don't feel nervous, I know I'm gonna fuck up.
You're gonna fuck up. You came too confident now. Yeah, it is.
Then
crash.
So, bro, as an artist, you know, in the industry, we know that it's not always good, bro, you know. There's always the highs and lows, you know. So like for you as an artist so far, like what would you say has been like your biggest challenge, and how did you deal with it? You know, like you were like, okay, this was like a challenge for me in the industry, but I dealt with it. How did you go about it?
My biggest challenge was recording and pushing my music. That was my biggest challenge because we were crew, but we were comfortable sitting in the studio, recording songs and believing that these songs are dope, but not taking action. When it's time to take action, we just focus on things that are for now. having party, just go party. When it's time to go party, we do that. But when it comes to invest on a dream, we have excuses, you understand? So that was the biggest challenge because I felt like there were so many delays coming up. You understand? And we need this to go forward, but we're not putting 100% on it. We just do it whenever we feel like, okay, we're motivated or something came out.
It was more of a hold.
Yeah, it was more of a hold. So that was my biggest challenge because I had no knowledge. I didn't know nothing. I was just, I was living on myself. rapping on the people. So yeah, like that was my biggest challenge. So I had to like start studying my craft, checking, okay, how you do this, how you get this, how do you get your music there, how do you like register your song? And because a lot of artists don't register their song, just record, then they steal your song, and then you complain.
That's the problem.
They don't have the info. They just like to record and brag that they dope. Not now, man. Just get to know everything.
Hence, I always tell like the gents who are also involved in music, like a few of my friends, like you should actually invest in doing research as an artist. Understanding how your market works, from bookings, from where you are supposed to be performing for free and where you are supposed to be getting paid, because most artists don't get that, especially upcoming artists, it's hard.
And they don't care about it, they don't even care about researching. Understand? So studying my craft was the way of overcoming all of that, because after studying my craft, I started seeing results. Okay, I have to move this way and move this way, and so we don't move with the mass now, we move. And so slowly. So yeah, it was all about that. Just studying the craft more gave me knowledge about it. So I know what I'm doing when I'm working on the craft.
Dave. So like, as an artist, I know that we always make, when we make music, we're not making music for everyone. You have your own target market. So what kind of audience like is your music focused on?
Okay. Yeah, it's true. We don't make music for everyone. But lately I've been like trying to make songs that can resonate with anyone. Like One Day is a song that means everybody got a one-day dream. Everyone, you have that one day, whether it's a dream or whether you want to shoot, but you have that one-day thing that one day is one day. One day I'll get that thing. So I'm trying to write songs like that everyone can resonate to, like Jabula. Like, you understand, from Mtana to and all everybody can resonate to it. But my music is based on broken souls, you understand? Broken souls, people who feel like they ain't gonna make it or who stuck, like feel like there's no way out when you understand? Because there are a lot of suicides now, especially when it comes to men, you understand? Men are feeling like there's a lot on their shoulders.
Why we on that, bro? What would we say like it's the contributing factor to actually Amajita taking their own lives? Because like it's happening a lot, especially in the music industry. And especially after Ricky's suicide, it's more like it became like a trend or something. Because when you're just chilling, you just say someone, who's the So like bro, like, what's your take on that?
About that, I'm so confused because I don't know what they're facing there, but I feel like the social side is the one that's pushing that thing, because now when you start trending, they expect to see you shine all the time. Whenever you're on the lowest, they judge you now, you understand? So I feel like the criticism and maybe feeling like your career is failing and you're already on the spotlight, like the pressure and feeling like the world is no longer accepting you because you're falling apart now. I feel like, instead of like support, because us as guys, as well as what you blow me. Bese siyatsho ukuthi yazi bangihethile ini sizokulaugh until the joke. We like laugh, it's still siyajoke, everything is a joke to guys, but women can talk and find a solution. And so, but guys, we have a pride, we're gonna laugh at you. So you end up deciding with tonight, I'm gonna take my life away. So it's a matter of that, it's a matter of preventing that, because it's a lot, like there's a lot happening.
So as an artist, from your perspective, how do you deal with it? Because I know like the social anxiety, as you said, there's even like times where you're depressed, maybe the numbers are not looking up when you're checking the streams. Are you there like, come on. So how do you deal like with those things? Because like maybe there's an upcoming artist who's watching right now at the moment, you know, going through that. So like for you personally, how do you deal with that?
Whenever I come across them, I just take a break from social media. You understand? Just take a break from social media and try to recover myself. Okay, this and this and this. Maybe this content wasn't really that great. You understand? So I shouldn't be forcing to keep on taking out content, but I should be like fixing it so they can have what they want to see. Because now it's all about what they want to see, what they can resonate on, not about myself. So whenever I feel like depressed, I just distance myself from social media, because the more I'm there, the more I'm gonna get depressed. You understand? So as soon as I get back balanced, I can continue doing great things, and the content will be improved because I was encouraged by what happened. I was not discouraged. I was encouraged. That's why I went back and fixed whatever that I had to fix, and come back to do it. Because if I can stay there and focus on it, I'll be depressed now for the longest time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's the most strong.
Mr. Mo, you jumping in?
Yeah, me, I'm on the music side, dog. I want.
Yeah, hey, my man, we're coming from all angles.
Now, you're also in a group, right? I mean, a duo. You're not a solo artist.
Oh.
Yeah. You're also working with tools, and he's doing amapiano, right? Yeah. And you're doing hip hop. Like, how's that working out for you guys? And
that's another fusion.
Amapiano
and hip hop, and these people at the moment they're trying to.
And you guys both produce, right?
Yeah.
So
that's why the travel fuse Jay I was telling you about. That's why we came about that song, because that's what you told you when I'm a piano. I mean, I do hip hop. But you know, on a sound that we can relate. Because if I drag him to hip hop, he's not a hip hop artist.
Gets bored quick.
Yeah, I guess bored quick. Like, yo, I have to say a lot in this. So when I go to Amapiano, I'm not a street person. You understand? Like the vibey song and all of the things, I'm not glued to them. You understand? I'm all about it. So I thought, okay, let's get something that's gonna just be simple for both of us. If it can accommodate both of us, that means everyone. I can relate that all, because our sounds don't sound the same. So that's why we came about Jabu, the Caesar, Faith the Lord.
That's cool. That project, you produced it alone or with him also?
He helped me in some of the beats, and I produced like the whole project.
Oh, that's dope. You guys are producers.
Yeah.
Musicians. Things happen.
That's why I'm like, talent is galore. You know, the government just gotta invest, you know, and see magic, you know, this industry growing, you know. But okay, now I want us to transition into like your craft, you know. We're about to get into your projects, you know, and I think DatBoiFly has already opened up that platform, you know, with this previous question. So I want us to talk about your EP, Hakuna Matata.
Yeah, that was a song.
That was a song. Oh, that was a song.
The EP was Kemi.
Oh, Kemi. So what's the inspiration, my man? Because you know, such projects, you know, you don't just drop them. There's always like that motivation, inspiration.
Hakuna Matata, the beat was made by Witchy Marvelous. The beat was made by Witchy Marvelous. We're in the studio, and he was like, man, this beat is work, I need to delete it. I'm like, nah, man, don't delete that beat. I can try something, understand? And he was like, nah, man, this beat is work, they're gonna judge me with it. I'm like, nah, bro, send me that beat. Then if we do a song and you don't like it, we're gonna delete it. Then he gave me the beat. I recorded Hakuna Matata, and Hakuna Matata, like, yo, was the first song on that EP. I don't wanna lie, it was the best song on that EP. Because it was like my first song rapping in Vene. It was my first song putting Vene on the song, and people liked that song, and I was like, because most of the time I felt like I couldn't write in Vene. So Hakuna Matata was the first song, and it gave me the right exposure, I wanna lie.
So what did it take you?
Hakuna Matata, and it got me what I can say, it got me a free studio. I was paying to record.
Yeah.
But after Kuna Matata, I didn't struggle a lot now about getting studio time because I wasn't producing that time. I started producing 2019. So back in 2017, 16, 18, I was still
just paying.
Paying and all of that. So after Kuna Matata, like I was getting few studios, people would like to work with me. So yeah, I can say that.
Which one do you enjoy the most? Being in studio or performing?
I can say performing. I enjoy performing because when I'm in studio, I like to be alone. Understand? Because the songs that I write, someone might just, I don't actually write songs anymore. I just feel what I feel. Understand? I just listen to the beat. Maybe 3 times. After the times, then I record myself. Then I record the whole song. Then after that, I listen to it. Good, okay, it's a proper song. What's happening? So
this is where you can fix.
Yeah, this is where I can fix and all of that. So that's what I'm doing most of the time. I always record what I feel. But I enjoy being in stage. And I enjoy being on stage.
He was killing it.
Yeah, I enjoy being on stage.
So let's talk about the moment that you opened for Gigi.
Yeah.
What happened there? What happened? What happened? How did that came to be, bro? You know, like how that came to be, you know?
It was a event though. They hosted the bra jumping jack. So that the event was long. They were supposed to be Night and Akay. But Night and Akay postponed on that day. You understand? So since Night and Akay postponed on that day, I was supposed to perform last. I was supposed to perform last. So since I was supposed to perform last, then they found Gigi. So they said I must open up for Gigi because I'm the one performing last. So after me, it's Gigi who's gonna perform. Then I open up for Gigi. Then we had a contact. Even like today, we still have contact on WhatsApp. We still communicate.
Any projects?
Maybe something. Hoping something will pop up. But she's been showing
that's
support.
That's lit. So like, how was that moment for you as an artist? Because I know after such moments, that's where even like imposter syndromes they start creeping in. Like, did I really do that shit? Is it me? Like, who was there? Who was there?
Flying.
How was that moment when you were on stage? You know, like I have to set. But I miss this crowd up, you know.
It was crazy. I don't want to lie. It was crazy because even the stage was propped. I mean, like I was on top, and it was like a T stage. I understand. I was on top, the side, and so I was on top, and I see people full there. Like it was crazy. I don't want to lie. Like that was my first biggest performance. I understand. I felt like that was my first biggest performance ever.
So it's one of those moments you look back and be like, So Mr. Bo, are you jumping in or go back and shine?
Hit him with another one. I'll come back. Hit him with another one.
Okay, I want us to get here, bro. Like, your journey, you know, how it came to be.
Shout out.
You won the best hip hop artist for the MoMA. It's MoMA, So like, how was this, bro? How does this moment come to be? And which track go through this, bro?
Jabula.
You should actually go and check out that track, you know. The link is there by the description. Just check it out. It's a little track, you know.
God is always because of Jabula. I don't want to lie. Jabula is the biggest song. Like it even got played in three channels. You understand? Because I was expecting to see it on Channel O, but when I saw it on Trace Africa, like wow, it was really crazy because it's played on Good Morning and like the late night show. So it was really great. Like Jabula is the one who got me this album. Because I've been getting like SMS, like emails and calls from people telling me, hey, we saw your song out from Devon with the PBA in Devon, and we saw Jabula.
We saw you on TV, man. Like, hey, what's the baby?
Yeah, so a lot of people could resonate with the song. I understand. So Jabula.
So at the end of the day, that's what we're trying to make our moms say. And I think most people who are resonating to this track is guys.
It's guys, understand, because you know you can't leave your mom behind.
I have a feeling it's gonna be one of those tracks that's gonna be like Dear Mama, Ya Chupa.
Dear Mama,
that I just have a feeling. So like, how did you get nominated for this award?
For this award, we got registrations forms. We got registration forms from the Catholic Project by Gino. Chino TV.
Yeah.
Because they sponsor these albums. We're part of these albums. So yeah, we got the registration forms. Then we filled up the forms. We submitted the song to them. Then the awards were hosted around October 2021. They were hosted around October 2021.
For sure.
That's how we got there. And yeah, I mean, we came back. We were nominated twice. Best hip hop artist and best hip hop song. But we came back with the best hip hop artist.
So it was the two of you. So it's the person missing on this interview, but we'll get it. So, like, bro, so far, like, I just want to ask this, and if you were given like the opportunity to change something in the industry, because the industry is not all soft life and shit like that. So, like, what's the one thing that you would change if you were actually given like the opportunity to be like, hey, that boy, the resources, here's everything, you have our full support. What's that thing you're changing?
Being greedy with the spotlight.
I feel like gatekeeping.
Niggas are gatekeeping. Like, they don't open doors for young talents. You understand? We have a lot of young talents striving in the hood, trying to like get there, but there's no chance. Like, they don't make any chances. You understand? It's difficult. It's really difficult.
OGs occupying the seats.
OGs occupying the seats.
And they don't
want to give us a chance, man. Like, we need a chance. Understand? So it's all about that. Like, that's why I look up to Ricky DatBoiFly, because he was making something. He would introduce a nigga every year in a different way, and the youngins, you understand, he would give them, you understand, they hear different casino, they hear Ricky, man, you understand. So what he did, like, it really inspires me, because I can see, okay, he was trying to create something, he was trying to change the game, he was trying to make something, and that's what we need, like, open up doors for young talents, open up doors. Because this is our golden hour, I mean. This is where we are too creative, you understand? So if you open up for us now, we can make it major.
You are listening up there, you are listening. The red people are actually watching and listening at the moment, So like, I hope even maybe some of our members from our exclusive community, they can actually maybe push through their support, to actually make this
appreciate that.
Like legitly. Mr. Mo, are you jumping in?
Yeah, let me jump in. Let's talk
Today
international.
Today is quiet on this episode, I don't know why.
Let's talk international.
You
have that international song, that big international song you did, bro. Tell us about that, because the people don't know. I know, but the people don't know us.
It's actually cooking something.
It's Restart, man. It's Restart. Restart, I got it after.
It's a remix, right?
Yeah, it's a remix. Like, there was some sort of competition. I won the competition. After winning the competition, then I was called to be on the feature for the song, which is me, Edward, Gerald, and Christian J, Korean guy, USA. And what do you call North Korea? North Korea, USA, and Japan. So it was a very nice feature, because the song was gonna be on the game next year. There's a game that's gonna be, I don't know if it's gonna be Xbox or PlayStation, but that song is gonna be on the game. Like, Restart is gonna be on the game. So we were still working on the papers and all of that for the song, so we can share our realities, like, as I said, we studied the music craft. So it's all about that. So Restart, man, did a lot. International.
Like, before we actually move, I know we're still on the international. You just mentioned something that's important. Royalty. How does that issue work? Because you have artists that sometimes their music gets played on radio, but they don't get it. Can you please just clarify that for like our viewers, or for someone who wants to actually start maybe following up that process?
All you gotta do is just register yourself to those platforms that are required as an artist. Then register your song. After registering your songs, there are codes that you're given. So whenever you go to play your song to a radio or gonna play on TV, you must submit that code first. Your song can't play without that code. As soon as your song is playing without code, that means you're not earning anything because you didn't submit the code. So if your song is playing there, yeah, it's nice, it's playing on radio. What are you here?
How much are you getting? So is it really
like what I can say? It comes once a year. Like
it's a once-off thing.
It's a once-off thing. I think maybe early January you can get something. Early January you can get it.
Is it satisfying? That's what I'm asking. Because you know, like there's this trend of exploiting artists. You know?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I think that's how they also run their base.
I think that alone is not enough, bro. Because you have to also give, bro. To the, the whatever income that you supposed to be getting from the radio stations. Because that's not that. And there's also platforms like because when you register, bro. Hey bro, registering is tricky. You can't register with some group only and say you're done.
You're done, I get paid, Yeah, they just want the highlighted one. They don't check everything when you go in.
Just register with the right platforms.
Right platforms, so you can get free. So it's all about it. You say, the new thing. But you know what I can say, if you're gigging, it's a proper new culture. If you're gigging, because you know you gotta make money through gigging, you gotta make money through royalties, and you gotta make money through streams. So if you're making money through those three things, and through your brand, selling yourself as a brand, then you can balance. But if you're focusing on the royalties, it's not bad, but understand.
So when as an artist, do you also sell hard copies or just make digital music or like this digital stream side? Because you know I saw. What's this guy, man? Taylor made it say.
Taylor Beats.
Taylor Beats. I saw him, he just dropped like an EP and he was selling it. It was even on my DM. It's like, yo, fam, like, I just need $50. So do you also push like that kind of style? Or yours is digital?
Me, I'm digital. I haven't like done any hard copies. I haven't done any hard copies because I feel like technology is killing us. Because now, you can sell CDs, they can buy because we understand that we need to support you. But now, the whole world is on the social side. So I think digital is the fastest way to get like streams. And so
and like better, like when you look at the world, that's where we get it. Everything is being digitalized.
Everything is being digitalized.
Like right now, there's this thing, Cyphers, you know. Artists are actually starting to host concerts inside like the virtual reality world. Yeah, were you aware of that, Buffett?
Me, Metaverse. I know Meta, dog.
Even like the new album, is it Snoop and Eminem they dropped? Yeah, like it's based on the entire concept. They were even performing on MTV Base Awards, like. Those niggas were actually like in the Metaverse, you know, they linked up with the I don't know how they did
like
that.
You live in another world.
That sounds futuristic.
Yeah, that's too futuristic, man. And you know, like, it's
expensive.
And I saw a robot rap, you saw that?
Yeah,
you saw a robot rap.
Was signed into a record label. Like,
the record label that's TI, man.
Yeah, a virtual artist.
A robot rapper, man. Like, man, it's getting fucked up. So, like, imagine they're making robot rappers. What about people who are working now? Let's talk about jobs.
You see now, like, people are
getting laid off. That's the most.
So, as an artist, how do you prepare for such things?
For a robot, man, how do you prepare? Like that's how I'm always like. Right now, as human beings, you know, or as artists, as creatives, I don't care whichever industry you're in. We should be collaborating more because, like, as you can see, these robots are out here for us. And we
can't be competing with us amongst ourselves and also be competing against machines. Like, it doesn't make sense, bro. So, like, while we're still on machines, you know, there's this culture, you know, like. I see a lot of artists doing this, you know, what's streaming. Whereby like you get like an artist who has like 1 million streams.
I get that.
They buy this.
But multi check a fan base, dolo. Audience, dolo.
Yeah.
Do you actually believe in like making use of those
like those things are there. You understand? Because you always get, especially when you're an artist, your account is targeted. You always get people who sell streams, who sell followers.
Also do that. With the podcast.
You understand?
I can grow your podcast.
I can grow your podcast. Yeah, they can grow it. You understand? But now, are those real people? You understand? No, because imagine you don't have to push. Are those real people?
So you're not building like
a fan base. You're just putting your career. I mean, in terms of wasting your time. So it's all about get a marketing team. Get people who will market, who will just like the what I can say. If you go to Instagram, you boost your post. That's 100% sure because it goes to the right people.
You can also do that by yourself.
Yeah.
Just spend like maybe 2 hours a day.
Yeah, 2 hours a day.
Content,
building content. You understand? It's all about it. But
I think by me, like not even a day passes. You'll have to see maybe 3 links on my social media accounts. For the podcast. That's how you sell yourself.
Consistent. You understand?
Consistency brings results at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So we're about to take a quick break, but before we do that, I don't know if DatBoiFly still has like a question maybe might want to ask. So, but apart from that, it's been like a great, interesting conversation. We get to learn more about DatBoiFly 99 and the industry in general. So it's interesting conversations. But apart from that, just don't forget to go and check out our exclusive community on patreon.com/talk with Akay. The community that I've been talking about, that's where you get podcast merchandise, even like discounts on the events that we'll be hosting. And by the way, 24 September Heritage Day, we actually have like an event that we're hosting. Just visit my social media profiles for more details. It's at the People's Podcast. That's my social media handle. So we're gonna be celebrating Heritage Day in a style, just a different of artists coming together. I'm talking about poets, I'm a piano artist, hip-hop artist, even like art will be displayed on that day. So just go and check out my social media platforms, and you can also go get the tickets there by Pick and Pay, Total, Boxer Supermarkets, and just ask for tickets for the Umbro Heritage Day event, So that's the one. But apart from that, we'll be back after this quick break.
Shut up.
Thank you. And we are back again, guys, from our short break. That was a quick one, as we are still on our conversations talking about everything concerning music and DatBoiFly music journey, in the industry. So we're still on that, So before we actually get back to our conversation, just a reminder to our viewers to actually go and check out our blog and also subscribe to our weekly newspaper, our weekly newspaper or newsletter. You can choose what you call it, it's still the same thing. So it drops every Monday, That's where you'll get to know more. That's where we'll actually be publishing about our artists, and also articles on the main show as we still continue with our path of seeking practical solutions for practical societal issues, because that's what this podcast actually exists for. But apart from that, you can just go visit realtalkwithak.wordpress.com. You can subscribe there and check out everything on our website. But apart from that, let's get back to our conversation. DatBoiFly. Mr. Mlungu. So, bro, is it actually your surname or a nickname?
It's my surname, Mlungu.
Yeah.
Full name Solomon Mlungu.
Oh, it's Solomon Mlungu.
Yeah.
This guy, of course. Let's get there. Because at first I actually thought it was a nickname, when I first saw you on the social media platforms. It was like DatBoiFly Mlungu. Yeah, so this guy. Oh, guess what? Yeah. So is it Mlungu or we pronouncing it wrong?
Hey, Mlungu.
Oh, Mlungu.
It's different. Yeah. So it's swag,
Yeah, so you coming all the way from Swaziland. Yeah, that's cool. I like their hands there, by the way. And I'm just being honest. Ushile na watu zokhuluma amaqiniso. So bro, let me just find out, like, there's always like a creative process involved when making music. Even for me, when I'm actually planning this episode, you know, there's a creative process that I do. So, for you as an artist, what's your creative process when you're like, okay, now I'm going to sing a track, I'm about to sit down? Like, where do you get that inspiration? What's your source of inspiration to keep on dropping these projects like left and right? And you just drop the track, you and Tools and Image.
No. It's just for Tools.
Yeah. Yes, so. But it's still young. Because young guys are Jew.
The fact. So what keeps me inspired doing that thing, music, is because whenever I'm on my own, lyrics just come up. You understand? That's how I get the creative side. I don't set a specific day. Whenever I'm sitting and I hear lyrics in my head, I just jump to the studio if I get time. If I don't have time, I'll just grab my phone and be rapping on it. Just record it silently so nobody.
What happens when you're chilling like this?
Yeah.
And then like, okay, inspiration hits. What do you do? Because at the end of the day, we know some of us will check you out like, hey, what's happening? You're acting weird.
I have to move very quick. I have to move from the spot very quick, understand? So I can just go and connect to what my head is telling me at the moment. Because it's all, my music has all been about that. Like whatever I feel at the moment, I feel like it's clicking. I don't have to ignore it, because once I ignore it, it's gone, you understand? And something else will come up. So whenever I feel like, okay, I have to drop it, I drop it now. Yeah. So it's all about
So
that.
what are you dropping next? What's next? What's next for
I
DatBoiFly?
was gonna drop a love song EP, which is called
I
Purple
really
Love.
love my man. We know once you start dropping such projects, there's that one hand.
And so I was gonna drop the love EP, Purple Love, but I'm still confused with dropping if I'm gonna drop Street Gospel or Love, Purple Love, you understand?
Drop them both, we'll give them a blessing.
So it's all about that, because I wasn't really planning to drop anything this year, just single. So I'm gonna drop the single, then work on the EP, Purple Love. Not Purple Love. I've been making a mistake. Love Puzzle, which means love puzzle, which means love is like a puzzle. Once there's some pieces missing on the puzzle, you have to throw it away. Like there's no way that you can buy those pieces. You understand, from the puzzle. So love is like a puzzle. Once you shut the piece, it's like there. You understand. So that's the concept for Love Puzzle. So I'm gonna be working on this like 5 tracks. I'm just gonna drop it for just surprise. You understand? I just want to tap to the ladies market now. I'm just doing it for the ladies, because they've been complaining that bro, you always
to build some playboy kind of vibe. You see,
gang, like every time you gang.
Our hands are not safe.
So that was for the ladies.
It's good
Doing
that
for the
you
ladies.
interact with your friends, man, and you listen to them.
Listen to them. So now it's all about giving them, because they asked for something.
So like, in the industry, like, who's that one person that you look up to and be like, once I see myself doing like a collaboration with this band or this female artist?
Abroad or just
anywhere, bro. Like, like as soon as you hit that collab, with the I've made it, I'm here.
I can say Benna Boy.
Benna Boy.
I can say Benna Boy.
You should.
Benna Boy.
Benna, we hope you're listening.
African giant. Benna Boy inspires me a lot. He got a Grammy last year. I was like crazy about it. Like Benna Boy, because I've been following him since All Eyes on Me and all of that, and so I've been seeing his progress, his craft going up and up and up. So Benna Boy is to be the one.
Being consistent.
Being consistent. Long time.
That's fire. Mr. Mo, you jumping more. So like, I know as an artist, when it comes to performing, there's always the days that what has been like your worst performance, and how did you take it afterwards?
I was falling on stage. That was my worst performance.
For real? What happened? Were you drunk? Were you high? What was happening?
That was my last time getting on stage high, man. Because I felt like that thing made me trip, you understand? So I was like, no, I'm not gonna go on stage again. High, you understand? So yeah, I was high, I don't wanna lie to you. I was high, and the problem is that the mic I was performing with was a cable mic. So yeah, so like my cable in it and 3% at all. So yeah.
What was the count reaction?
Yo, man, it was crazy. Like, I don't know what happened. When like
Did you continue with the performance?
I had to. I can't. I had to continue with the performance. I had to get them back on track. But yeah, that was like, yo, man. I don't want to lie. I can't forget that day. You understand? Yeah. So since from there, I told myself that, and whenever I get on stage, I just need to be clean. I just need to give people who I am, understand? Then after that, I can just have fun. If I'm drinking, I'll drink. If I'm gonna smoke, I'm gonna smoke. But when I get on stage, let me be 100% me and see my flaws. Okay. I like this, I like that, and understand. Yeah.
That's dope. So, but you actually fell on stage.
Hey. I was like LT, you know, remember LT?
But I feel like as creatives, we all have those moments, you know, where you know, but okay, I can't look better, but this is funny. That's a moment you're gonna look back into, you know, maybe 5 years from now.
Yeah, we need those.
While we're still on that 5 years, what's the plans for the future, man? Like, where do you see yourself in the next?
No, but after that, you only told us about your worst performance. So you asked him with both.
Yeah.
But
he did say earlier on about his best performance. We did touch on it. That's why I was off real. But he can still touch on it.
Nah, you did. I remember.
What I was about to say, I forgot. So like, what would you tell like someone young out there who's young, actually checking out this episode with the intention of being, I want to learn how this industry operates, because that's where I see myself maybe in the next 2 years. What will you tell someone like that about the industry, what to expect, the ups and downs?
You need to have a strong heart. That's the first thing. When it comes to this industry, you need to have a strong heart, because it's not easy, not really easy. We just have to keep the content there so that people can check and follow, and some get inspired. But it's not really easy, because behind the scenes is rough. So yeah, behind the scenes has a car.
They see us chilling like this.
Yeah, they see us chilling like this and think like, yo, man, and all of that. But it's not easy. You just have to have a strong heart and believe in what you're doing. At the end of the day, that thing is a blow up. As long as you believe, it's all about belief and visualizing greatness. We have to visualize greatness and whatever it is, just visualize greatness. But it's not easy. I don't want to lie. And if you're gonna think it's gonna be easy, you're gonna quit. You're gonna quit. So you just have to know okay what you're getting yourself to, and be patient and be strong.
So if it wasn't for music, what would you do?
If it wasn't for music, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't even want a plan B. You understand? Like, I
do need a plan B.
I track my mindset on that. Like my plan B, and it's all about making my plan A work. You understand? So it's all about it's all about focusing on plan A. Even if I can have a plan B, it's still gonna drag me on plan A. Yeah. So whatever that I'm gonna make a plan is like strategies to make me reach plan A. So if I fail to go according to what plan A gives me, I'll not destroy the dream. I'm still on the dream, but now I have to get something so I can get to the dream, like get a skill or get a high. If you want to open a company, get a high income skill that you can invest in building your own company. So it's all about using plan B to get to plan A, but it's all about sticking to plan A, because the more you believe in it, the more you do wonders.
That's good. So bro, like, I want us to get to like this point, and you know, there's always this trend. It's more of a trend, especially in Makazana, and especially public schools, whereby as soon as someone starts wanting to pursue like their music career, they decide to drop out of school and be like, I wanna be a musician, I'm gonna be big. Do you actually think that's actually a good idea, dropping out and actually pursuing music? Or they should actually maybe finish up their studies while also dropping stuff, Because like majority of like artists that I know, majority of them but the boss guy, they're like, I'm an artist.
What I can say on my side now, how I experienced that when I was in high school, close to my when I was doing grade 12, I wasn't attending any classes. There are certain classes I wasn't attending. Like I was going to do Kavaya. I'm also gonna go traveling. I get the game also. I was like, I can trust rap. You understand? Like I was trusted, but I was doing fucked up things because I was like focusing on the dream. You understand? But I didn't want to quit school because I was going to disappoint parents. The parents are not because when people go to okay, why you quit school? Because the education is the key. That's how I grew up. But I believe that focus is the key because education becomes the key when you focus on your study. So if you focus on your craft too, that's the key. So I believe that focus is the key. That's why I was able to move from that thing and achieve whatever I achieved today because I focused on the dream. You understand? And I applied prayer. So I believe that focus is the key. Education is the key, but also focus is the key. So as soon as you move to that side, make sure that you're gonna focus. You're not gonna do this just to impress the ladies, man. Social media. No. But if you do it with focus, with okay, you have a dream, you know what to better in and you wanna achieve what, then you're gonna make it. Drop out there, go to UTB. You're not drop out and just to stand.
So what about dropping out the 95?
95.
At 6 years.
Oh, dropping out the 95.
Or good idea?
I can say it depends on the situation of who you are. But if you know what team fit you're in getting any cash from anywhere. You need to make a plan.
Music also needs like
funding. So you need to invest
from
studio time, beats.
Niggas, there are certain niggas that want to be paid for futures.
Understand? So it's all about it. I believe if you know when a good time. You can do music sitting at home, not doing anything. But if you know good thing fit, you have to hustle. Get that side hustle. At the end of the day, it's a side hustle. It's not a career. No, you don't know. But like somebody because I know good thing you have at the end of the day. So it's all about that. It's all about that.
So don't be embarrassed of the hustle you push. You can be an artist and also hit amateki while car washing. There's even this that's been washes. Because at the end of the day, I know majority of artists don't wanna work. They're focusing on their craft. That's where we at,
You just need to check.
So like, bro, you were talking about focus. So for you, what's your vision as an artist? What do you aim to achieve? In the long run as an artist in the game, because I think Aries once said it on one of his tracks. It was like all people in casinos. We're here to stay, So I know that you're also here to stay forever in the music industry. Our kids might be bumping your music in the next 10 years. So like, what's the vision for you? What's the long-term plan, the long-term mentality?
To be there, all the time. The long-term mentality is to be the hardest for the next 3 years. If I can be the hardest now for the next 3 years, then I'll be the hardest for the long term. Because it's all about the 3 years. You need to get 3 years as an artist. That's where we first know you as an intro the first year. The second year, that's where it's your prime now. Like we know that you're killing it. The third year now, it's like now you're big ass, and now people are dropping. The fourth year, we're no longer listening to you. People are growing, you're becoming old. So the fourth year is the one now you need to focus on. how you stay relevant. Like you see how Casper does. Casper's been here for KO, AKA So now it's all about sticking to how you keep yourself relevant. You don't end up singing as with So it's all about achieving a name that people can never forget. You understand? It's about putting the name that whenever you hear DatBoiFly, I was playing. It was okay. Even if I don't drop that much, but you will know that this guy is what's happening. So it's all about building that strongest brand ever. It's all about that.
Definitely flying, bro.
Yes, so. Mr. Mo, you jumping in, no? Hey, this guy today,
I'm listening
So like, bro, like, I did ask about the challenge, for like the music industry. So I want to know, as an artist, how do you balance like your personal life and your music career? Because at the end of the day, also DatBoiFly, we are their child. My bed, it's more like we were chilling. I'm a kid at home, but when I'm here, I'm a podcaster. So how do you balance like that life, your professional life, because it's actually your your profession. So like, how do you balance that? How do you manage to actually make everything in close profile?
I can say I'm a very calm person, so I'm just using the same mood everywhere I go. Whenever it comes to the craft, it comes to that, I act the same. Whenever I'm with people that are like my family or friends, I'm still the same, you understand? So my mood, I always get calm to accommodate everything. Like I don't want to be fake on the screen and be another person. I don't want to live two lives. I want to live one life that can accommodate everyone. Even if you meet me in person, you'll be like, this guy, who is this on the screen, you understand? So I'm just keeping it real. The podcast.
So, okay, now I'm just gonna ask like a pop-up question. It's something I'm still trying to test out on the new show. Like maybe in the next few episodes that are going to be broken, and maybe when you come back, we'll be playing games here, on the podcast, because I'm still like trying to figure them out.
Sure.
So like I'm just gonna ask a question about like a social challenge. Like, what is it if you were given like a chance to actually change in the world? Something about like a social challenge that the members of society are facing. What would it be?
Oh, that's a tough one. What I can say? That's a tough one. I can change how we follow rules, trends, opinions, what people say. It's all about tapping to our creative minds and tapping to our creative soul. So I will change how people depend on the entitlement. I'm entitled to have this. I'm entitled because that thing he is colored as a push. I'll push as I make it in toilet. I'm gonna get this and told him I told it's another thing. But different. That's made that part. So it's all about and entitlement, just leave entitlement, know that okay, you can do something by yourself. And so that's what I can change. That mindset, the entitlement, that's what I can change.
Yeah, that's true, because like a lot of, especially our age mates, there's that sense of being entitled to a lot of stuff. So when things don't work their way, you
crash.
Go back somehow. And I feel like that's also like a major contributor to the rising suicide rate. So like, I think we're almost done with our episode, So before I actually ask this, I'll actually give Bad Boy more the platform. Today is running away. It's running away today. So we are about to like conclude our episode, and it's been late, I enjoyed talking to you, getting to know you even got accolades, like the table looks different from how it usually does. So like before I actually do, I was about to, and you know, so let me just give the platform to DatBoy Mo, you know, to jump in, you know.
Yes sir, bro. Thank you for coming to the show. It's been a pleasure, my nigga. You know what it is, and I know we have a lot of music coming together, like you know what I'm saying, shooting visuals also soon. Yeah, 10th of September. Yes, yeah.
This Saturday.
This Saturday. Or more.
Shout out. Saturday.
Shout out. So, before I forget my question, before you can answer me, I want to know, man, when my girlfriend saw me there, she went nuts, bro.
I had that.
She went nuts,
man. I had that sound.
I just want to know,
yeah, man.
Did your mom see it and were you there when she saw it? Or
no.
How it went down? Because I'm trying to find out the look on her face.
What was the reaction? Or when you played her the track, you know? First time hearing the track.
Like when she had the track, she was amazed because okay, this is your song. Yeah, I was like, okay. Then when I told her that it was on TV, she didn't see it on TV. But when I told her that it was on TV and the show had it, like it was really amazing. The one being naive and the reaction it was when Omasama Selima Tunes. You understand? Because he was watching Selima Tunes, and I was like, I saw you on Selima Tunes, and I told her the morning, okay, I'm going there, I'll be there. Then she saw it on Selima Tunes. That's the one which you got. Okay, I know now what's happening. I understand.
So that's proper.
Yeah.
As long as I wasn't before you can actually focus on you.
Thanks for sharing that, because you know, our viewers out there, especially the youngins, somebody wants to do something for their parents and also for themselves. So hearing you speak about these things actually inspires them.
And it's been dope having you on the show. So as we are about to sign out, you know, before I actually give you the platform to actually say goodbye to our viewers, I just want to know, you know, on your bio you said you have an upcoming project with LB.
Yeah.
So what's the project about, and what should we expect from that project? Gonja is from Nigeria, isn't it?
Yeah, Nelly is from Nigeria. This project
and how it came to be Uhlangane no NLB, you know,
NLB saw Chabula on Trace Africa, and he emailed me. He got my Instagram handle, got my email, then he emailed me that I heard your song, and I'm working on a project that includes 20 countries. Like it's a worldwide, Brazil, India.
The worldwide mixtape.
The worldwide mixtape, bigger than the Headmaster. So it's connecting like the world, 20 countries in one album. So yeah, it was like I like the song, and I would like to feature in the song. So then I was like, okay, send everything, the papers and everything, then we're gonna start working. Then he emailed me everything. I recorded my verse, sent it back to him. Then now we're planning on dropping the album, and for the album launch we're supposed to be in Nigeria, but the date.
Hey, don't leave us behind, man. You have to put me in the back. Just put me, man.
We're supposed to be in Nigeria. Maybe it might be next year. Maybe it might be December. Yeah, but it's because it's what he's working on and something. And yeah, like he's pushing, he's really doing good numbers. So yeah, that's all about that. That's the project that's gonna drop. But yeah, me on my side, I'm working with Mo for now. You should check with the guns like
coming with the
apart from that, I think even the time is running out. That's why the video came on it. So it's been an honor having you on the platform. Like, you know, as we got to know more about you as a creative, as an artist, you know, like it's been dope. But apart from that, to our viewers out there, please don't forget to click that subscribe button there by Spotify, and please also go and check out our social media pages. You know, it's at the People's Podcast, and you can also engage with us using the hashtag Real Talk with Akay, hashtag the People's Podcast, you know, hashtag the Westrand Cyphers. That's how you can get in touch with us, you know. But apart from that, it's been a dope ass interview, you know. It's been some dope conversations. Looking forward to having you on like future episodes, and wishing you all the best, my man, with your projects and everything you own right now, where the moment go. But apart from that, DatBoiFly, is there anything you would like to say before we sign out, Machine?
It's been a lovely day. 4th episode, we're still going and I'm coming back again. My name is DatBoiFly, aka Mr. Not Too Bad, aka the baddest on the planet, aka Big Bad Money Mo. You already know.
And we are
Audi.
Yes, so, but apart from that, it's been an interesting conversation, like I said. Go and check out our exclusive community and a couple of episodes that we did on the main show. You know, I promise you won't be disappointed, because that side we're actually on the path of seeking practical solutions or practical societal issues. You know, it's all about addressing like all the challenges that are there in society. You know, so there we're talking about all the social stuff. So man, if you also want to jump in that side, you know, just for our viewers to actually see the serious side of you in action when it comes to society. That's the platform, man. But apart from that, Imranding Kwenu, Mr. Lakahle, we are out. Thank you. Yes.